Hey guys, this is RuRoniK95 here, and welcome to the 2022 edition of my DVD and Blu Ray Collection Library video series. Today, we're going to be showcasing movies between 1995 and 96, because especially there's some comedy, there's some adventure, there's some action, and there's some anime movies also released between 95 and 96. Especially in the 90s decade category here. So let's dive right into this video. So let's do it. Today, on the Physical Media Video Library series. Welcome back. At this point on this video, I'm going to be doing these kind of genre under the movies on there, because I'm almost finishing up into the part where I'm showcasing movies from the late 90s to the early 2000s, devoting it exclusively, because I'm basically almost done with the 90s category kind of feel, so to speak. So, that being said, now that you mention this, I'm here to be showcasing like these on here. Yep, should have that for the thumbnail, huh? Okay, so let's start off with these movies on here, because there's the popular ones on here, especially the ones that I needed to plan for a movie review in order to rewatch those as well. Well, technically, I think I have some rewatches, but it's necessarily movies which I have already shown you before in my previous videos if you have never checked them out, though. So let's dive into the video. Let's not waste any time. Okay. The first video here I got on VHS, and I think this is the one on here that I had for a very long time, and that is the first movie, which is Toy Story. And this is basically version 2 on the VHS, though. Although there is a version 1 VHS release of Toy Story, which it has the sticker label. But this was the ink label on this VHS tape. And if I'm not mistaken, that's why. Yeah, this was the print date on this VHS, which I noticed. I think this was released on VHS on June 20th, 1996, because I think this might be version 2 on there, if I'm not mistaken, which I have the thing, though. Yeah, although this one apparently did got a DVD and Blu Ray release as well, accordingly. And another movie that I have here on VHS, and this is the one that I have right here, and this is the one that I wanted to show you, and that is Jumanji. This is basically the best movies that were directed by Joe Johnston on there. And this is basically a 2002 Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment release on VHS on there. Yeah, I never knew about this one as well. And by the way, this is in a slipcover. This VHS have no previews on there, just to give you heads up for the starters of this. Although there are some versions of this on VHS, but some of them have like with the previews on there, especially in these like clamshell VHS cases on here. This is also available on Blu Ray and DVD, if you can ever track that down, though, as well. Yeah, because good thing I have the VHS with me. Yeah, this is apparently also available on DVD and the Blu Ray, though. This is basically how I wanted to come by for movies that were released in the 90s. That's why. And another movie that I have here on VHS, and I think this is the one, basically, that I have right here thus far, and that is Godzilla vs. Destroya. This is the last of the Godzilla movies in the 90s saga category. From the which is part of the Godzilla movies from the 80s to 90s, which is the last one, which is this one. This is the last Godzilla movie being released in 1995 in the 90s on here. And yet, this is basically an English dub on there. However, there are versions of this on there apparently as well. And not only that, no one right on the back of this VHS says Japanese language dubbed in English, recorded in extended play mode. Yep, that's pretty much how you ever want to come by to find a movie that have always got basically necessarily in like English dubs on a Japanese movie though. And yes, this is the one though. And this is also available in the double feature ones as well on these DVDs or Blu-rays as well, which I'm going to give you a word on this as well. And another movie that I have here on DVD that I was going to show you, and this is the first time that I wanted to do this in the 1995 movie genre category, and that is Friday. This is the one that stars Ice Cube and Chris Tucker, who recently worked on Rush Hour in that one as well. However, this is part of the... When I first watched this movie, I really enjoyed it, because can't get enough of 90s comedy like this movie, though. And also, this movie features John Witherspoon, Bernie Mac in that one, which is right after, and Regina King in that one as well, which is right after, because they're part of the cast in the movie Friday with Ice Cube and Chris Tucker in that one as well. However, this one has the new featurette, and this has the introduction by Ice Cube, and this has additional scenes, and this has the Q&A interviews with director F. Gray on that one, and this has Ice Cube's music video Friday and Dr. Dre's Keep Their Heads Ringin' music video included. So this DVD basically has 2 new music videos. Huh. Pretty cool, huh? Especially though, this is a 2009 New Line New Line Cinema release on DVD though. This is the thing though, how I wanted to come by for the movie like this that came out in the 90s as well. And yet, this is basically the deluxe edition. Yeah, this is the director's cut version of this on DVD. However, there is also the theatrical cut version. I'm basically maybe in these earlier DVD release ones as well. And another movie that I like, and this is my favorite movie from the 90s, and it's based on the video game, and that is Mortal Kombat. This is actually my favorite movie from New Line Cinema on here. And this is a good proper way to own this on Blu-ray, is that, in my opinion, I like this movie Mortal Kombat a lot. Because I think I love this movie because it's way better than that crap-ass sequel, Mortal Kombat Annihilation, because I just don't like the fact that they replaced Christopher Lambert with James Remar in that one. Well, I have nothing against James Remar, though, but Christopher Lambert will be the definitive actor in this movie, especially in the original Mortal Kombat movie, alongside with Cary Hiroyuki Tagawa, Robin Shou, Brett Edgett Wilson. Yeah. We got an all-star cast in this movie, Mortal Kombat, because I love this movie. And yes, I did a movie review on this once, and I did a redo review of Mortal Kombat a while back as well. Because I thought this is a nice, proper way to get a Blu-ray release of Mortal Kombat, particularly. Yeah, because I love the fight scenes, especially where Johnny Cage was fighting Scorpion, and also saying goes how Johnny Cage defeated Goro after he found out that his glasses were destroyed. And the epic battles between Liu Kang fighting Shang Tsung was kick-ass, because I loved the scene in that one. And although this movie was directed by Paul W. Sanderson, who recently worked on Event Horizon and Resident Evil movies as well, if you can take note on this one. However, this one has the video game trailer, and this also has the tie-in animated adventure, Mortal Kombat: The Journey Begins. However, there is no audio commentary on the movie Mortal Kombat on the Blu Ray release, it's such a shame that it was never included on the Blu Ray release on there. However, you could find the commentary of the movie Mortal Kombat in the, I guess if you have it on Laserdisc as well. And there's also French DVD releases of like this. Has the making of Mortal Kombat documentary included if you want to track that down as well. Yeah, because I've wanted to get Mortal Kombat on Blu Ray, that's why. And the next movie that I have here on VHS that I found at Walmart, and that is Night of the Twisters, which I've already shown you before in my previous videos on there. If you want to looking for more information about how I do these videos under the DVD collection, DVD and Blu Ray Collection library videos on there, be sure to watch it, to check it out on the Physical Media Video Library Series playlist. If you're watching the video, if you're watching the channel, be sure to check out my Physical Media Video Library Series playlist, because I have a wide variety of these videos that I made as well. Because I made over 400, made a lot of them in the past though as well. Anyway, so moving on, another movie that I have here on DVD we're in the 1996 category though. And this is the movie that I have here on DVD when I was at the library book sale back in 2018. And this movie that I have right here, and that is Space Jam. Yes, this is the 1997 DVD release from Warner Home Video. Oh, by the way. And yes, I thought this is basically a good, proper way to get this on DVD, though, is that we got an all-star cast on there, including especially the NBA stars like Charles Barkley, Patrick Ewing, and this one has Michael Jordan in that one. Especially with you, basically of how you take combining live action with some 2D animation for a movie like this one there. Yeah. Although Space Jam also did got a Blu-ray release, and also on 4K Ultra HD, which I'm pretty sure if I could ever wanted to think about upgrading to the Blu-ray or 4K release, at this point though. How many chapters on there on this DVD? 38. I think there's only 38 chapters in this movie. Yeah. Yeah, there's basically... This DVD came with these on there that has the regional coding, DVD regional coding that I found on my Space Jam DVD, which is this one here. And this one has the other titles from HBO Home Video, New Line Cinema, and Warner Brothers Home Video on there. With these other titles on there. Let's see. Like, other titles like Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, When Nature Calls. Oh yeah, coming soon on there. Or these now available DVD on these titles on there. Yep. And this also has other ones as well. Including, oh, coming soon, hold on. All these titles for 25 bucks each on there. Let's see, Lethal Weapons 1 through 3. That's something I really need to get that I don't have, because I really wanted to get probably get those at one point, though. Yeah. If you take a look on there, I never knew about this. Like, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, these are these old, like, I believe they had those, like, adverts for other titles on DVD, especially from, like, Warner Home Entertainment and New Line Cinema and HBO on there. Okay? Oh yeah, there's other titles from New Line Cinema on there also. Okay. Sorry about that, because I had to open it up. Yeah, there's other titles on there. There's Under Siege. That's one of the Steven Seagal movies. There's also The Shawshank Redemption, and there's other ones such as The Road Warrior. I do have The Road Warrior on Blu Ray, by the way. There's an ad for other movies such as Spawn Animated, the Spawn movie, and Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Risky Business, Menace to Society, and also The Lost Boys. I really need to get The Lost Boys. And there's also Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. I'll pick up Beyond Thunderdome on Blu-ray at this point, though. And there's also Pee-wee's Big Adventure and, oh, this one I really wanted to look for. Police Academy. Yeah. And Risky Business. Purple Rain. Let's not forget about these. And also Rumble in the Bronx. Another Jackie Chan movie as well. And there's also The Mask also on there. Yeah, because you can buy if you buy 4 of these titles from Warner Home Video, HBO, or New Line Cinema, they'll send you a 5th one for free with plus postage and handling. Yeah, if anybody remembers this as well. Yeah, because I had to look for these other titles on there as how I can come by for that. I never knew about this. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen Space Jam. It's back in 2018. And I might as well probably do a rewatch of this movie at some point. Yeah, because it's been a while since I've seen it. And also another holiday Christmas movie that I have here on DVD, which I have here, and that is Jingle All the Way, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. Because I have this DVD, which I have shown you before also in my previous videos. Those as well. And finally, to the anime, I have Ghost in the Shell. This is the classic anime adaptation starring... This is from the director Mamoru Oshii, who worked on the first 2 of the Urusei Yatsura movies, such as Urusei Yatsura Beautiful Dreamer, Angel's Egg, several Pat Labor films, and he also did Jinro the Wolf Brigade on here. This is also available on the Blu-ray as well. And this is also available as a feature on Ghost in the Shell 2.0 Blu-ray release on there. And this has the 30 minutes program on the making of Ghost in the Shell. This is digitally remastered on here. And this has a complete movie production report on there. And many more on this DVD-based content, like this one as well. And of course I have another anime movie on DVD in the because I'm doing this in the 94, 96, 95, 96 category. And that is Lupin the Third, Farewell to Nostradamus. This is actually basically another one of the later Lupin movies released in 95, which is during the 90s on DVD. This one apparently also got a Blu-ray release under Discotheque Media on there, because this is one of the original releases from Funimation on DVD, by the way. Yeah, this also has some character profiles, and this has the English and the original Japanese language audio option on this DVD as well. I got this for like $1 at a library book sale, by the way. because there's so much Lupin out there. As come to think of it, that's why. And another anime movie that I got here on DVD, and I think this is the one that I recently have here, that I just bought on here, that I wanted to get, and that is Memories. This is from director Katsuhiro Otomo, who recently worked on Steam Boy, Rojin Z, and Akira as well. Some of the other directors on there, such as Tensai Okamura, who recently worked on Wolf's Rain, directed the sequence, who directed Stink Bomb sequence. This is directed by the director who worked on Wolf's Rain, and the Magnetic Rose sequence in Memories is also directed by Koji Morimoto, which is also based on the manga short by Otomo. However, this is directed by the same director who worked on The Animatrix in that one as well. This has the interview with Katsuhiro Otomo, Koji Morimoto, and Tensai Okamura, who recently worked on Wolf's Rain. Yeah. This one also did got a Blu-ray release not too long ago. I might as well upgrade to get the Blu-ray. Or not, I'll just keep this because I just love how the way they presented this anime movie in its original Japanese with English subtitles on here. Come to think of it. However, this one did got a booklet on here, which is this one, and this has some character designs and sketches on there. Yeah. Especially whenever they made this movie on there. Yeah. Pretty neat for this as well. Yeah, because I think it's been a while since I watched it. Because this is one of those I really need to rewatch, and that's Memories. And the last one, and also I don't have Slayers the Motion Picture. I will get the Slayers the Motion Picture on DVD at this point, because it's been a while since I watched the Slayers the Motion Picture on YouTube back in 2019, because I thought the Slayers the Motion Picture is my favorite anime movie. I mean, it just helped because I'll probably get it on DVD at this point, because that movie has helped to have seen the Slayers anime series. And finally, at last, for the 1996 ones under anime movie ones, but this is actually an OVA, and this is particularly that I have in my double feature DVD and under the MD Geist ones, and that is MD Geist Death Force. This is included in the double feature, by the way. I'm wondering if Discotek Media will ever pick up the license for MD Geist on here, just like how they did with Genocyber and Violence Jack as well. If you're watching the if you have the DVD of this one, yeah, this is basically in its original snapper case like this one. This is distributed by Image Entertainment, made in conjunction with Central Park Media on here. Okay, Chapter 11 is basically MD Geist 2, Death Force. So I'm figuring that's 1996. However, the director's cut version of the MD Geist OVA is basically in 1986. Like, if you want to go check out the 1986 genres and movies and anime, feel free to check out at your leisure at this point. So, that's pretty much here what I have on this one, particularly, of how I could come by for this one as well. Because I wanted to showcasing movie genres, especially like this there, especially like some adventure. There's some adventure and some comedy, and there's also some anime movies that were released between 95 and 96, especially the ones that I really need to get, which has been a while on DVD as opposed to favorites, which is the Slayers, the motion picture, which I think that should be part of the anime collection though. because I want to showcase them to you, though, as well. In case you're wondering, that's why. So that's going to be it for my video here for today on this 2022 edition of my DVD and Blu Ray Collection library video for today, you guys. Thank you for watching, but before we go, here's what I'm going to say for this one. Well, this is the first time I want to showcasing movies like this, particularly like that, because I wanted to do this just to do the whole variety of it as well, because I wanted to do this occasionally, though, because I have a feeling that I wanted to get closer to the late 90s and early 2000s category for the movies, and especially in the genre, including some anime movies that I may have them on there. So stay tuned for this upcoming video, that's why. Hope to subscribe for content. My anime Patreon links will be in the description down below if you want to check them out at your leisure at this point. And also be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments section below on this video if you like as well. Smack the like button if you enjoy this video. Be sure to click on the subscribe button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, especially if you're new to my channel if you're watching the video, though. And also be sure to smack the notifications bell button. Be sure to get notified also as well for more latest updates on here as well. And that's all I have, what I got for today on this one. Well, speaking of this, because I've been maintaining physical media collection, especially whenever, because I have some DVDs as well as Blu-rays, but we'll talk about that one another time. But don't worry, I will be doing the discussion video on how I'm maintaining the physical media collection when I'm talking about VHS tapes, DVDs, Blu-rays, and also the there's this other home video format that is also popular in Asia, VCDs, which I'll be doing this in another 2 months. Once 2023 comes, I'll do a discussion video about how I'm maintaining the physical media collection, where I can talk about the VCDs as well, which is in another couple months, that's why. This is Rurouni K95 saying thank you for watching my video, and I'm glad you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you soon for the next video. Hope you have a great day. This is Rurouni K95 signing off, and thank you for watching my video, and I will see you soon for more videos. Take care.